This, folks, is the new Fuego LT, which was offered in Australia and Europe. Now will be offered in United States. Very nice colors. Very nice colors. It looks like the Shimano Soare, the color of the accents. It will fit amazing on the Soare XR rods. So I'm gonna go on a speculation route here. Forgive me if I make any errors. Who doesn't make errors? Looking at the price here, 159 to 189. Looking at this here. This is the Legalis frame. And I think it's the Legalis gears. No, I'm 99% certain it's the Legalis gears, but it has mag seal, okay? But if this is a mag sealed Legalis, it's definitely not a Luvius. It doesn't have the high-end gears. If this is a mag sealed Legalis, then what is this? Fuego LT is a mag sealed Legalis. That's exactly what it is. There is no other difference. So okay, this one has the ugly bale shoved, just a wire shoved into the line roller. This one has the smooth one-piece bale here, and the colors are nicer. But what is the price? What is the price of this one? 109 to 129 it says. So what do you get? The one difference, I don't see a difference between these two reels. This would require some close inspection. Both reels, in my opinion, is it just the bale? $50 more because of the bale? I don't know. I will investigate this. I might even buy one. Look at the nice color. There's nothing wrong with a mag sealed Legalis, to be sure. But beware. This is a Legalis. I don't know. Other than this, maybe one or two more bearings on places that don't matter, but that's the only difference. Otherwise, it feels amazing because the Legalis feels amazing. Why wouldn't it? And it looks very sleek. I mean, if you like the looks, that's me though. It's easy for me to say. I'm not too price sensitive. I can pay $30 more compared to Fuego just to get a more beautiful color and more beautiful bale here. I'm sure it has two more bearings in some places, like I said, that don't matter, because already the Legalis has every bearing that you need. Every bearing that you need. Maybe except the line roller. Legalis doesn't have in the line roller. I'm sure this one has a bearing in the line roller. But yeah, this is the Fuego LT. Nothing negative to say about the reel. It's beautiful, smooth. The only thing is we're trying to sell a Legalis for 160, 170, 180. But about the product itself, nothing negative to say. Beautiful product. Laguna LT. We know what Laguna LT is, the best way to think about it. This is the Nexave from Shimano. This is the exact same thing, but from Daiwa. Laguna and Nexave are the same products. They are both to be avoided, in my opinion. Just save another $20 or $30 and buy the Sahara from Shimano, or the Legalis from Daiwa, or the Regal LT from Daiwa. These models, I don't know, I think the rotor is much heavier. When you turn them, it's not the smoothness. Everybody says this is smoother, that one is smoother. Smoothness is the same. Smoothness is the same. They're just as smooth. They're perfectly smooth. But this one and the Nexave, they're more difficult to turn. They're just heavy. It's like starting to turn I don't know, a windmill or something. It's just difficult to turn. And then once it's difficult to turn, the whole JDM advantage disappears. The biggest advantage of Japanese reels is how easy they are to turn. You can go buy Okuma or loose, they will be smooth, but they're too heavy to turn. But they are very cheap, but I don't know, maybe I'm just spoiled. I strongly recommend save another $20 or $30 for the Sahara or the Legalis, and don't go with the Laguna or the Nexave. Legalis LT. It's good to see that Daiwa is still selling the second generation of Legalis, which was released in 2020, 6 years later, when in Japan they have been selling the new generation for 3 years now. But we're still selling the generation 2 in the United States. When you see the blue spool, this is the old model. It still feels nice, but it has the heavier rotor and the new one is better. But it's not all bad news because Prorex XLT. Prorex XLT. What the hell is Prorex XLT? How is that different than the Legalis? So many versions. Even if you're a Legalis expert like me, it is just hard to tell what is the difference between all of the million models. Well, for starters, this one is purple, so good luck finding, really good luck finding a matching rod for this thing. But notice the ugly bail. The ugly bail looks ugly to you, but it denotes Generation 3 Legalis, which is the new generation of Legalis. And when you go to the actual Legalis, you will see, yeah, it's the blue color, you will see the beautiful bail. The old generations, they have the beautiful bail, but they have the heavy rotor. The new generation is better. Even though the bail and the line roller even of the older ones were better, but they had to downgrade something. So this is what they did. They decided they have too many unsold Legalis reels. That's pure speculation, I'll be honest. Maybe they bought 10,000 of these, they couldn't sell them, the blue ones. Now they cannot bring the new Legalis, because if they do, how they gonna sell the Gen 2? So, how to bring the new Legalis in United States? Well, we're gonna bring it with the name Prorex X. This is, looking at this part right here, the rest I cannot tell. This is the JDM Legalis. I don't know about the exact bearings. We'll have one more bearing here, one more bearing there. Who cares about these things? But how to recommend this with this color? If you don't care about the color, I think this is the JDM Legalis. Oh wait, not the JDM Legalis. The JDM Legalis has this kind of handle. You see how smooth it is? This is the JDM Legalis handle. Now compare this handle here with this. This is from Gen 1 and Gen 2 handle. I don't know what kind of Frankenstein is this. I still think it's the new reel because of this part here. I think it's the JDM Legalis with a downgraded handle and in purple color. Man, is the Primi LT beautiful. I did review this reel, go watch the review. This is a JDM Legalis with a nicer bail.
That's my last one.
That's exactly what it is, but a worse knob. Go watch the review. $199 for Legalis. God bless.